beautiful, and today I was supposed to start with epoxying my table, but I have been thinking about it since last night, and I'm not really happy with the colors in it. It's just kind of boring. This is the table, and it's just mostly, you can mostly only see the green and blue. You can't even really see the purple in it that I put last time. So, and not only that, there's still space for more crayon. So, today, before we epoxy the table, I decided to add more crayon. And hopefully, it doesn't look ugly. So, I don't know if you can cut crayons. I don't know if you can cut them or not. I'm going to try to cut them with scissors first. If that doesn't work, because I already have crayons on my scissors. I didn't take it off yesterday. I was too lazy. So we'll see if we can cut it. Oh, so you can cut crayons with scissors. So we'll just add these colors. I'm not going to actually add it yet to the ones that could use it. Because, like I said, I am not too thrilled with how this turned out. It doesn't look as nice as I would have liked. So it means we got to tape it off again and then melt the underside and melt the underside of the crayons. And this one I don't really have to put too much because it's almost full. So let's add some of these in here. And I just picked yellow, red, and yellow, green, yellow, red, and green, yellow, whatever the heck it's called. I don't know. I threw the wrapper out already. And see what looks good. Because like I said, I'm not extremely happy, which means I'm probably going to have to sand a little bit more, I'm assuming. I'm not really happy. Look, I forgot red in this one. I'm not really happy with the color scheme going on here. It's not really pretty. I don't care for it. So I don't think we need these crayons anymore. I have like 20 boxes of crayons hidden over here in my whole chest. I just put like a bunch of boxes of crayons under there. Because when I went to Walmart, they were 50 cents each. So I was like, it'd be smart to get a lot of them now while they're on sale, so that when they go off sale, I don't have to pay $1 each, I think it is. Thought it was just smarter that way. I have crayon all over my scissors, which isn't that big of a deal, but it doesn't want to come off. Yeah, I'm going to have to sand just a tiny bit because I have crayon all over my table again. I have been really good at getting crayon all over my table. It's on both tables. I keep getting on both tables. I despise that dog. She is not a good dog. And I really don't like the new kittens we have or their parents. They're like not good animals. So my sons went to the grocery store for me, and oh crap, I forgot I had to tape this off. So my sons, I'll tell you, this is how stupid our kittens are. I don't like them. First of all, they're not friendly at all. Most kittens are cuddly and friendly. These ones, they use you as a sleeping pool. They don't ever want you to hold them. One of them, I don't know what's wrong with him. He pees everywhere. He knows how to use a litter box, but he decides to pee everywhere. I don't like these animals. So he's in trouble right now because for Mother's Day, my husband got me a Papasan, and I noticed he'd been peeing on stuff, so I told my kids to put a puppy pad up there in case he got up there and peed. And he peed up there. Little turd. I don't like him. So I told them today to put him, and this might sound mean, but until his little stinking butt learns otherwise, he's going in a crate with the litter box, his food, and his water. He can come out to play a little bit. But he's going in a crate because he's disgusting. It's gross. I don't like that cat. And he's not friendly. Neither of the kittens are friendly. They're like their mom. Their mom's a jerk. She wasn't nice until she had babies. And she's still not even all that nice. She's still kind of a jerk too. And the dad, he is a jerk too. He's more friendly. But he's a crybaby. He just cries over everything. I think it's because they're brother and sister. I think that's why. And then they had inbred babies. And that's why you're not supposed to inbreed your animals. Because the virus couldn't get them to the vet, and she ended up pregnant. She ended up pregnant, and then now we have these dumb kittens that I don't think we should keep. I think we should give them to someone who's looking for kittens. So I'm just going to add, I didn't melt this very good. I'm going to add these to the middle. And see. And I really don't want the heat gun pushing it because it keeps pushing it in places that I don't want it to go. Oh, but I was saying, my sons went to the store for me so I could come out here and work. And so I've been wanting steak. Either me or this baby wants steak. So I didn't know what to make for them because not all of them really like steak. So I said, oh, well, you're going to have steak anyway. So they brought home these little steaks. And the cat is eating the steak through the package. That doesn't make me very happy. We didn't even have a chance to put it away before she goes and she's eating it. Worthless animal. And now, I think I might have too much crayon in this one because it's going higher on the inside of the table. So I'm going to try to blow some of it, which isn't working good because this is most definitely going everywhere. And I couldn't even put the orange because it won't fit. But I think that looks nicer. I do. I really think that looks nicer. So, this looks better than it did. Still kind of weird looking. But at least it looks better than it did. My husband's idea, I was talking to him about it last night. And his idea was to just take a chisel and just chisel out all the crayon. But oh no! It's melting on my table! Ah, that was not smart of me. It's melting on my table. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. You know, cannot win. I'm one of those people that if I didn't have bad luck, I'd have no luck at all. I do think the colors look better though. I can say that. Now I just gotta do sanding, more sanding, and I didn't really want to have to sand anymore. This yellow crayon doesn't want to melt. Oops. And I don't want any chunks of crayon to be able to be seen. I think this looks a little cooler, guys. I think it looks better. None of them match at all. Ooh, I think I forgot yellow. No, I didn't forget yellow. It's in there. None of them match at all, but I think it looks better. I think it's gonna look prettier. So I kind of just wasted blue and purple crayons because what am I trying to say? I wasted blue and purple because you're not even really gonna be able to see it. And green. I wasted green. That's okay. At least it filled in where I needed it to fill. I think the part I'm going to like the best is once this thing is done and it's epoxied, I think it's going to look really nice. I hope. I hope. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. It might look like a big old mess. Like this is starting to look. I'm going to push these guys down just a little bit if I can. Because they're all filling in a spot that doesn't really need to be filled as much. Oh boy, I made a mess. Whoops. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to sand this thing some more. No, it's going everywhere. Again. And I had it cleaned up so nice. now I'll just have to clean it up again. Because now, I think there might be too much crayon in some spots. Huh. Maybe wood wasn't the best thing I could have put crayon in. It may not have been my best idea. I think it would have been better in like an epoxy table or concrete or something. But when you've never done this stuff before and you're just learning, there's no manual. There's no way to know. So you kind of just have to go with the flow and fix your mistakes. Which I make big mistakes all the time. I don't think I'm going to be able to fit yellow into that one. Well, this one that I'm working on. And I'm getting crayon on my other table now from the heat. And it's interesting, they each look completely different from the next one. If you see me itching my ear, so I dyed my hair. I dyed my hair like almost 2 weeks ago now. And I'm allergic to the dye. So I still have itchy skin. So that one had no yellow. I'll make sure this one has yellow. A red. I think green in this one. You can see orange in the other ones. And some of them you can't really see the yellow too well. I can use orange. And I made a mess. And this one, for some reason, the crayon just doesn't want to go very deep in there. So I'll throw in the green too. And hopefully, I didn't mess up. Because the crayon is melting and the hot air is kind of blowing, it's kind of giving it like a weird effect in some spots. Which I think actually looks kind of cool. I am okay with it. I actually like that one the best. I think that one's the prettiest. So I'm going to let these dry. I'm going to move this out of my way so I don't burn myself again. Because I will. Because it is steaming. I'm going to let these dry and I'll be back in a couple minutes. Okay. Okay, I'm back. So, I think, don't mind the mess, other than the mess, it looks prettier color-wise. I don't think it's as boring as it was before. So, just like I had to do yesterday, well, my last video, I'm going to sand all this stuff off. Which, I always say your protective gear. I have my goggles and I don't wear the respirator because I can't breathe in it. And my aprons just so happen to be dirty, so no apron today. I'm gonna have to be dirty and full of sawdust. So we'll start with this spot right here. So as you see, this may take a while. I got just now, side is really going to be green if I don't get that off. So I got this side done, and I got this one done, right here. And it's not perfect. It's not going to be perfect. We all know that because nothing I do is perfect. I like to think of it as perfectly imperfect because I'm learning. So anything I do that actually turns out okay is fine by me. So I'm going to go off camera and I'm going to finish sanding this and then I'll be back. Okay, so I am done sanding. I got it sanded about as good as it's going to get. I could try to sand it by hand, but that's not going to do nothing. So this is what it looks like right now. And I forgot, there's one more step before I epoxy it, because yesterday I wanted to see what it would look like if I used some kind of wood oil on the wood to make it look a little prettier, because it's kind of ugly right now. It just looks like 2x4s. So I'm going to use the tongue oil finish. And this sandwood, it's all sanded. Let it sit on wood approximately 5 to 10 minutes, then buff evenly with a clean, lint-free cloth. 2 coats are recommended. Well, says to wait 24 hours in between. And I want to epoxy. That's not working. That's not working either on the fall. I want to epoxy it. So I'm not going to put a second coat. I want to see how it will look with the one coat. So it says to wait. Oh, wrong side. 5 to 10 minutes. So I got a clean cloth. And cloths are not my friends. And I am going to oil. Ooh, that was a lot. I'm going to oil the whole top and sides. You know, maybe I'm going to have to put 2 coats, which I don't want to. I really want to get this table finished. It's taken me a while. So I would like to be able to get it finished instead of having to keep coming back to the same thing. And it's already warm out today. So, oh no. Okay, so I gotta stay away from where the crayon's at. Because if I don't, the crayon is gonna streak the wood. I keep pouring too much. I'm getting it all over the top of this container. Now, I've never used wood oil before. I've used Pledge. That's the closest I've come to wood oil, is Pledge. But I think that this oil is making it look a little nicer. It's not so dull. It's like a little bit shiny and pretty. It's bringing out the grains, I think, in the wood a little bit better than it just being dull. Still a lot of scrubbing with this stuff. I'm dripping it everywhere. Maybe it's not meant for big tables. Maybe it's meant for small tables and chairs and stuff like that. And I keep going in the crayon. I don't want to go in the crayon. If I go in the crayon, I have a bigger problem to deal with. I think it looks nice with the wood oil. I think it's very pretty. I think it looks better. I'm using a whole lot of this crap. I don't think I'm supposed to use so much. You gotta be careful right around the crayon. And if you hear straws going in and out of a cup, in and out of a cup, it's because I've threatened my children that if they can't behave, they can't come out with me anymore. But then I end up feeling bad because they like to come out here. So I let them come anyway. And then they come out and they do stupid stuff like that, which makes me not want to let them come out anymore. And it's just a vicious cycle. Because they enjoy coming out here. But they do stupid stuff, like make their straws go up and down in the cups for no reason other than just to hear it I guess that's what little kids do. And my older kids, they don't really do stupid stuff like that. It's just the little ones. I would hope it wouldn't be the bigger ones, because I have a problem. So no, they were just doing it to be disrespectful. So I'm glad it's just the little ones, because they just do it because they're stupid. They don't know any better. So, I don't have much more of the front to do, but so far, I'm really liking how the wood looks with this. I'm getting fuzz everywhere. I told you these are crap. These are the ones that are always all over my aprons that I don't like them at all. They're really bad rags. They're not good. I don't even know why they're $10 for a bag of them, because you can't even reuse them. Might as well just get something like paper towels or something if you want something you can't reuse. And it falls apart. Not these things. That was one of the worst purchases I've made starting to do this stuff. It wasn't a very wise purchase. If I would have known that, I would have never bought them. So I almost have the top done. A little bit more. And I'll show you guys what I mean before I'm finished. This little section up here, I'll leave it. And I'll show you what I mean, how it brings out like the colors of the grains. It makes it a lot prettier. It's not so, like, I already said it, dull looking, but it's a lot nicer this way. I like it. And it says to wipe it off, but this is not finished wood. It's like unfinished wood. It's just 2x4s, so it's really porous. I don't really see what there's going to be for me to wipe off. That doesn't make sense. Okay, so I'll show you guys. I don't know if you can tell the difference. This over here, I haven't put it on. I put it on the rest of this table, and I think it looks a lot nicer with the wood oil on than with it off. But I think there's spots that could probably use a little more that still look a tad bit dry. So we'll make sure I get those before I'm finished, because I don't want any of it to look dry and ugly. I want it to all look really pretty. Well, as pretty as this table is going to get anyway. Because this one, just like my epoxy table that I still have to finish, they do not like me. So I have to finish these so I can move on to a table that might actually like me and cooperate. I'm going to be making a cement table. I've never in my life made a table, let alone, well, except for this one and my other one, but I've never in my life made anything other than helping people lay like concrete for sidewalks and stuff. Never done anything else. So this is going to be really interesting. And I got some colors to put in the concrete. So we'll see how it goes. Now the thing I'm most disappointed about, I think, on this table is that along the sides there is kind of like a slight greenish tint to it, and I tried to sand it off, but it doesn't want to come on. So I'm a little bit disappointed about that. It just went along the side. So that didn't make me very happy. And I didn't want to sand off like the other stuff did. Okay, I just have the front and the sides. I am done. So, oh, the sides aren't so easy to oil. They look nice though. There's one. I used a lot of this stuff. I don't know if I was supposed to use so much. Probably not. Probably not. Now I have fuzz all over. I have to get it all off before I epoxy it. So I have fuzz everywhere. Okay, so I think I got all the spots done, and this is what it looks like. So now I just need to epoxy it and attach the legs. Oh, and I forgot, I gotta see on the bottom. There's spots that look ugly, and some people, like myself, are very anal, and they wouldn't want something like that. So I gotta fix that. Other than that, I think it looks okay. I like how the colors turned out today versus the other day, because, well, in my last video, I didn't like the colors in that one. It didn't look so good. So I'm gonna let this dry. I'm not gonna listen to what they say, because I don't think I'm gonna wipe it off. I think I want to leave it. I mean, honestly, there's nothing to wipe off. That makes no sense to me. It's soaked into the wood. So what really, see, nothing to wipe off. So that's just asinine and pointless. So, until my next video, again, when it's cooler and I can pour the epoxy on this. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share. Sharing is caring. And I have left a link to my Patreon in the description below. And I will see you guys later.